Local artists and local musicians, as well as sort of external people, coming together and giving something back to Basildon, which, although it's a new town, over the years stagnated quite quickly. But hopefully this whole regeneration and things like this really give the town a boost, and music and the arts brings everyone together, which is something that Basildon really needs.
I followed you home. Yeah, we won the fight, and it's written in stone. In the brightest hour of my darkest day, I suddenly knew what I had.
People together, nothing, it's just easy.
When we turned up the Beehive, it was such a great atmosphere, and it was, everyone just wanted to have a good time. We provided it.
Yeah. Well, we hope so.
Yeah, everyone was smiling.
And I suppose my personal favourite memory was when I ended up getting pulled up onto one of the stages and had a little jamming session and sang Brown Eyed Girl. So yeah, it was a really fantastic day.
There is more good than bad people in Basildon, and it's nice to see people out there together, celebrating and just being a community.
It was really good to see everybody enjoying the little taster sessions, the snippets, experiencing music. So hopefully we could do the same event annually, but in between all of that there'll be more little mini sessions going on, and it will grow like a tree into new activities all across the town.
I could feel it in my bones. There was something going on, that shade of doubt hanging around that old. 'Cause darling, there is nothing right when all you seem to do is lie. Those days are gone.
There was something going on in the Eastgate, there was something going on in the town, and if you're a night owl, like I am, there's something going on in some of the clubs as well.
I think what's often forgotten about Basildon is that we've got a really strong heritage of arts and culture, and I think anything that gets people out into new spaces, doing new things, and giving them an opportunity to express themselves, I think that's what's really important with this. We forget that at heart everyone is an artist, and everyone should be given that chance to show what's important to them.
Just hearing all this stuff that I'm not used to hearing in places I'm not expected to see it in. I think it was the instrument in the Indian where he played the EastEnders theme tune. You don't expect to hear stuff like that. I'm a single mum, so money's a bit tight. So being able to enjoy something locally where I don't have to worry about a babysitter and I don't have to worry about money is, a really big bonus for me.
There are a lot of creative people, there are a lot of artists, there are a lot of musicians. Some of them sort of move away from the area because there aren't huge amount of opportunities, and to stay in the area I think you feel like you're really fighting to get yourself known. So this was a great celebration of local artists and local musicians, as well as sort of external people, coming together and giving something back to Basildon.
Times like this where a lot of people are so divided, having events that bring people together, I don't think there can be enough of those things to celebrate each other and have these wonderful days spent doing things and interacting with new people and learning new things and experiencing what is in your town is just, so important. I'll let you win. I'll let you win. I'll let you win.
People seem to talk about nothing but negative things. So an event like Newtown Sounds, like we said, brings so much joy. I think it changes the atmosphere for everyone.
It does bring the community together, and you know, lots of people have talked about it. When's the next one? When's it happening again? And there's a lot of buzz about it since even before, during, and after the event.
For me personally, my thing is about looking after the kids in the area, and what we were showcasing to let the kids know what they can do in the area. We work in the local area in Pittston. I said we've got probably about 50-60 kids on our books at the present time.
It was just so great to see the community out together, people that would ordinarily walk past each other, smiling, dancing along with the music and talking to each other.
Seeing St Martin's Square, which is where our stand was so buzzy, and there were so many people, and people that I don't normally see in the town centre. You know, it really felt very buzzy, and personally, I thought that it was fantastic.
Musical heritage is a huge part of the basis in our history here in Basildon, and to showcase that and celebrate that across the town was a really important thing for us here.
You're falling into me, touch me, I swear. You would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn, baby.
It's been a fantastic way to bring together the local community and make them aware about the existing businesses, new businesses in the town, and it helps all the people in the town centre to bring it alive, and it keeps the community spirit alive as well.
It makes me kind of fall in love with where I live again, because I've been living in Basildon for 21 years and nothing like this has ever happened, where the people from where you live want to come out and see what you're doing, what other people are doing. You don't get that. You haven't had that here for a while, I think.
There's a lot of culture here, and we now need to really embrace that and start to develop it and really get that art and cultural scene flowing again like it was in the 80s and early 90s. So, you know, I'm really excited about the future of arts and culture in Basildon. So let's build it, let's grow it, and let's see an awful lot more.
From a hot California.